Alright guys, and welcome back to the Faction series, where I have made a couple of changes. It's been a while since I've been doing recording because life. But we're back here again, just to have a little run around. Now, a couple of changes. I still am even, quite happy flying around on the Spectre, doing the faction thing, but I wanted to do something different, you know. I figured while I'm here playing around, we can have a look at some of the things. It's one of the weapons mods that I wanted to play with, just haven't quite got round to it yet, was the consolidation ones. It is a nice pack, and as you can see, the ship has been modified. So, let's get into it, and I'll show you around. I was just pondering this laser antenna there, thinking, why is that not pointing at the ship it's supposed to be pointing at? It would not be pointing at that ship because it's gone. Answers that question. But the consolidation weapons, I really like the consolidation propulsions. Oh, they are so pretty. Not quite a 3x3x3 block though, they are a little bit longer so they stick out, but I think it kind of works. Yeah, I think it kind of works. Wait till we get around the corner. No, not around the corner. The other side. Yes, I have become a fast favourite of these little Gunyers. Gunyer. Where that is going though, yeah. Did know what that name referenced, but I can't remember now. So I used those names on one of my older series. Or was it an MP? I can't remember now. The Viking Law. I got Skofnum. The pronunciation is murderous. But yeah, these were kind of like the little gats, but I don't know, they seem to provide a little extra punch. Maybe because they're twin barreled. They don't fire as fast, but I like them. These are just mean as hell. Oh, they are so very tasty. The energy ones lean more towards shields. I don't have shields on this game, but they're a nice size. Like these are the kinetics. They go from this to that. Do I actually have it in there? Nah. No, I've pulled them out. They were all in there. I keep swapping it around. I do not have enough toolbar space. I also really like the little railgun. The models are wicked. There's three parts to this: armament 1, armament 2, and the propulsions. All pops up in by consolidation. There we go. There's quite a few options. The first one does kinetics and the railguns, if I have that right. The second one leans more towards rockets. And the energy weapons, possibly. Moral tech. Yeah, not good. Solas. I don't even know where to begin with the first one. So yeah, 302, 401. That's a turret of this. The only static gun in large grid, that one. That's a shame. It would have been nice to have any of these barrels as a static gun, to be honest. See if it gets developed like that later on. But yeah, this is a wicked little sniper. When you're trying to ninja stuff with these, one shot will go slightly to the left, one shot goes slightly to the right. I don't know if there's a convergence or what range it would be at. Yeah, trying to snipe stuff, you've got to remember just to shoot a little bit left, a little bit right, depending which barrel's going to fire. That one, not so much. Single line. Ooh, straight down the middle. I am quite happy with the way the Spectre is developing. She is a good ship. I've also tweaked the hangar. Got everything up front, you know, so when the hangar gets penetrated and stuff blows up, it guarantees that kill shot. Yeah. Did I change this to heavy armor? Some of it. Some's heavy armor. I think it's all heavy armor at the front now. That was quite the rebuild. Yeah. Oh no, there's still some plating in there. Shots find the way through, which is not a warship. Can't really say that with the amount of guns I got sat on there, can I? No. No, I can't. Oh, got an extra rail on the bottom. Ah, doubled it up. Makes sense, because it doesn't look, there's no like sort of waterline there, is there, where everything's hiding underneath? Welcome to space. Spectre is looking good. I'm enjoying tweaking it. Then we have the little freighter over here. Not the original mule that I had. This was originally called the Badger, and I had it on Captain Jack's server. And it evolved and grew. This is an earlier version of it because I can use the repulsor lifts to achieve what I had to use hydrogen for before. Oh, it's because I'm using an actual landing leg instead of the magnetic pad. I thought I'd try it. There's more parts of this, so it's a bit stronger. It doesn't always get shot off, so in theory this is never going to see action. Just in case something sneaks up. Yeah, we're ready. I've fitted the handy tool core welder to the bottom there. It's quite a useful little ship. Very simple little cockpit. But that is basically just a freighter to go down, pick stuff up and bring it back up here. To the orbital ring, which is still evolving and growing. I haven't got around to changing the weapons on this yet. Don't know if I'm going to bother. So far, touch wood, nothing has bothered me here. It's been nice, it's been quiet. Which is unnerving a little. I'm not sure if that's because this game was done before 206. It's 206, isn't it? Yeah. And it's not built into the mappers. Like when you do a fresh start. Maybe that was just what it is. Then we get round to the new ship. This one is meant to go to battle. The Phantom. Oh yeah, PTM. Phantom. Now, I had the urge to go out and slap some of the Prototech guys around. Well, let's try that with the Spectre. It's, yeah, nearly lost the Spectre. It was brutal. So I wanted something that could actually do it. So I built a flying block of heavy armour. Every block is heavy armour. It works. It works very, very well. And then we get the 404 guns as well. You know, just to really have fun. It's just the D-silent have fun. Not sure. It's very, very nice guns. Expensive to arm. Ammo is not so cheap. And you can see there's quite a lot of parts to these as well, but oh, do they pack a punch. Especially when you've got 4 of them. I wonder how it compares to the in-game. I know they've got a faster rate of fire than the in-game artillery. And they are, yeah, this is a battleship. And I wanted a ship that I could build where these didn't look like they were big guns slapped on the front. I think that's an issue with the Spectre. Even though it's only the stage 2 guns, it's borderline looking too big. I don't think it is on this one. I think they fit quite comfortably. Some more of the Scoffons, 202s. Yeah, the 202s on the side. 402? No, 404. 404. 202. Yes. TVR, that'll be important. I just don't know what that stands for. Some of the 102s on the side. Gun gears. Scoffons. Hoffons. And did I? Yes, they're somewhere. Where are they? There you are. I brought back the homing missiles that I created. I just like the way they turned out. Then the propulsions, we get these ones says flat at the end on the far right hand side because it's got the little trim that makes it fit flush, and such a nice little touch. Quite a few of them have it, look. What's that, the Strybog 350? Yeah, flat, slopes, both kinds of slopes, sticky out bits. It goes in very nice until you get to the big ones. And it is still under development because these two are new. They weren't here before. And they're good too. Yeah, these are the 700s. I've only got a pair of them. And this ship weighs 10 mil? $12 million kilograms. But it only becomes 17 when I connect it to the station. Really? This weighs more than all that combined? And the rest. But in fairness, this is heavy armour, that lot's not. Apart from a few parts on the... yeah. This will be the CIC here. Unlike normal, this ship has been built around things. I think I've... come on, where is it? There we go. That's the view I'm looking for. And that's conveyoring down the sides. But the clear part that we're looking through now is actually just a solid block of heavy armour. So, 1, 2, yeah. She's in there pretty well. There's that little cockpit. Very well. It didn't get shot out. I didn't have to change seats. Get a good view of the underneath. Some random parts. I don't know, I kind of like the underneath on this. I think it came out pretty well. Do they call it greebling? Have I got that term right? Just adding bits on there to break up the lines and make it look interesting? Or is that adding all the fancy bits in? I don't understand the term. But I do need to work on my interior designs because it's naff. I've not got the flair for it. The outside of the ships I'm normally quite happy with. So you just start running around the inside and it's bits and pieces everywhere. An issue I've got is I never go big enough for what I want to fit in. But I don't really specialise the ships either, do I? One ship ends up doing everything. I want a little bit of this, I want a little bit of that. I don't know if I like these batteries there. I think there's a better way of doing that. An actual reactor room. Because I'm still sticking with uranium. I have not caved in and added the deuterium reactors yet. Yet. There is still time. Oh yeah, this runs around the back. Should do more of these passageways. I kind of like these. These are cool. And above this is just chaos. So it's nice not being able to see all the chaos. Though I have provided myself with access should I need to come in and add more bits and pieces. Getting shot from the back is not a good thing for this ship. That is as far as we can go. It's pretty much maxed out. There is very few gaps beyond sort of this point. The end here is just if anything else pops up I want to squeeze in. We have a little bit of conveyor access and port wise. There's the Prototech assembler stuffed at the back. What we got on board? Yeah, we've got a few bits kicking around. Look. Why have you got all that? This was something that I wanted to avoid from this save as well, was overdoing it and causing the little bits of lag. And then I built this. It was always going to happen. I just can't help myself. I think it's mods and scripts that cause my biggest issues, especially the scripts. Because I'll only run this on one building or one station, then it becomes one station, one ship, then two ships, then more outposts, because I just like going to it and having it all organised, and it's not how it works. But if you don't have ISI on something that you connect in, unless you've already set it up by naming the cargoes and whatnot, it just sucks it all onto the ship that has ISI on it. Then you can't take off, and yeah. But again, a multi-purpose ship, I put hangers on it. I made it to go and have a scrap and then put hangers on it. You know what I was thinking, don't you? It's the new Spectre. No, behave. But it is set up for all this happy docking and minor work, and oh, it's lovely. I like this ship. It's basically just a bigger version of the Spectre. They look very similar as well. Got three sections: the front, the middle, the back. Yeah, front, middle, back. I think it's a nice shape. What do you guys think? I like it. And then completing the docking of the orbital ring. I'm not sure if on one of the last episodes I said there was no point building the docking ring because I'll never fill them. Yeah, I filled them. This is a miner that is still evolving. I think if we come in here... How have you done that? Get back in there. Oh, a little bit of lag here. That's how it started out. And then we got the Omni drills and such like, put them on it and started making it a bit more interesting. It was a full wall of drills on the front. I think originally I had it on Jack's server, so it had to be a full wall of drills because there is no drill mod on there that makes the cutting area larger. And large grid tends to just cut its own hole and that's it. Yeah, there is no turning around. Jeez, oh. Now that's a good example of how big it got in the end. It went from a single row, so the ones in the middle, to having the extras on, just to get it to cut holes. Did a good job though. What is that in the background there? Ooh, I have no idea. But yes, it's evolving. I did have the jump drive snuck on one of the sides at one point, but I can't remember how I did it. It is not the prettiest thing. She's not going to win any awards for looking good. But by God, can it drill holes? Work in progress. I would like it to be pretty. But I need it to dig holes though. It doesn't have to look beautiful while it's doing it, but you get the little miners and they're so much easier to work with. I am a big fan of how these have turned out. I've even done a 4-drill one. I'm just not converted these over yet. Thinking that one is now outdated and should probably be scrapped because I've been developing this one. Haven't I? I don't know. They look exactly the same. One of them does something, the other one doesn't. What that is? Aha! That has hybrid engines on it from consolidation. It's also got an extra... What do you do then? Speed! It's a new cruise control. Yes, that one is outdated. But only a little bit. And they really need some kind of Locked. Ooh, where's that one? Just to break it up, but then it's going to interfere with the pretty lights. Thinking the battery should have been rotated one, shouldn't they? Now, I would be expecting some form of auto build to kick in here, and it has not. Why is that? Wrong ship. It's the Titan where it's up in the roof. So, what's going on? I can't remember which one I've even got on this ship now. I've been playing about with some new ones. There's been a couple that I've caught onto camp that had promise, but I don't think it likes being on this game. It adds all the parts. Like if you go to it with a welder, it'll have all the parts in it, but it'll still be scaffolding. It's like it's missing the step where it has to build it. But I was having an issue with slow scripts. Yeah, but it was ticking over every 5 seconds. Like when every time the scripts did a check, it had locked the game up for 3 seconds, and I have no idea which one was doing it. Somebody was being criminal. I don't know if it was the actual camp itself, just with everything else that's going on. What do I have on board here? Building repair. We have a building repair and tool core. Is that what I'm down to? Yeah, the other one, I can't remember the name of it now. It's by an Asian author. It was just one single block, just like a conveyor part, and it only looks after the ship that it's on. Simple, very simple. I can't remember how I broke it. But I'm not using it anymore. I just got too much going on. I need to get those mods down. I always end up breaking the saves. A better option would be to have a small collection of mods and play with those, and then have another collection of mods and play with those, rather than try and do them all at once. Especially when it comes to scripts, that's what really causes me an issue. I mean, there are 6 PBs just on this ship. Issy, LCDs, she's doing all of this work. No, Sam. What do you do then? Speed match. Because large ships don't like to lock on with the dampeners. It's a very handy mod by Whip. I think it was Whip. Yes, Whip's speed matcher. You basically use a camera, point it at it, press a button, and it matches it. It's really handy when you're stalking scrap to pull apart with the tool car. What have we got in here then? There's the LCD, currently turned off. Speed limit, which is the new cruise one I'm playing about with. Doctor's throttle control it's called, but I like it. I especially like a feature that it's got called Governor, which limits the overall speed. But it comes in handy when you're using the repulsor list, because they are overpowered. Which is the whole point of them. But when you're trying to do very small bits and you're not using a controller, getting that little bit is a nightmare. And so what would you need to fly a spaceship? Two joysticks, 4 axis. What have you got on the normal axis? You've got roll, pitch on your main joystick. Then foot pedals do the rudder. For a helicopter, well, it's basically a throttle stick, isn't it? For up and down on a helicopter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we're in space, you've also got right, left, up and down. So you need 6 axes of movement, is that right? Yeah, roll, pitch, yaw. Yeah. Up, down, forwards, backwards, left, right. So 2 joysticks. I need 2 joysticks. I have 2 joysticks. I don't know where they've gone. I think I've put them back in storage. So I've only actually got 1 joystick with me right now, which would work as a HOTAS, but it's only got the 4, so I'm still missing left, right, and forward, backward, which when you're coming into dock is the ones you need. The Xbox controller, how can I use that to get the perfect dock? It would work until you tried pressing more buttons. What ship am I in here? Vector. So you've got your toolbar options, haven't you, for doing weapons and such like that. I'm just asking for problems. Trying to reteach myself. Another one is do I have throttle on here? I think I have throttle on here. I do have throttle on here because I saw it on the miner. A little script I put together. There, 4 and 5. It just quarters the power. So takes it from too much to just enough. Then you reset it. Thruster. Where are we? But they did give us set the override percentage now. But it's not like a power setting, is it? It just is. Just need to mess about just to try and get it perfect to dock. And it sets it to like 80% thrust, and that's what it pushes at. I like that because haven't got any of these ships set up for it. To get out of that, nope, don't do that. This one might actually be. Yes, there. 5 and 6. Yeah, increased thrust. And that was actually a part I built into this little throttle mod. It was such a simple script, and but yeah, I understand how that works. So copy and paste it, make it do something else. But it was based on someone else's script, so I can't be releasing it. There's some people have some really good ideas. I do like the modding communities. I like the fact when you can tweak it yourself. I'm just not that much of a douche that I then push it out and take the credit for it. Where it was for getting off planets, basically. Rather than after I was having issues with the cruise controls, and it's probably again mod conflicts. I needed an in-game way to do it, so you just set the override for the thrusters that point up to full. The fun part of that is you couldn't set it to 100%. You'd have to do the 5 and 6 option there. Increase it step by step. Is it 5? No, they're all off at the minute, so it ain't going to do nothing. How do I turn them on? Where is it? There. For some reason, instead of using the picture for the big ones, which there are 4 of, it's using the pictures for those, which there are 2 of. I'm not even sure if that's the right picture. Are there any more? No. Looks like a single, well that's a double. But yeah, the point I'm making is you have to start off in steps of 5. Which when you, as soon as you press that, your ship no longer automatically dampens. So it drops out the sky. So you've got to spam it to get it up to 100%. And then as you slowly climb in, the gravity gets less, you can start knocking it down. To get through those last bits, you're down at like 10-15%, if that. Which is what the cruise control does when it works. these ships are flying differently now anyway, because they have no hydrogen underneath. It's repulsor lifts, so they only go straight up at 25. Hence the 4 on the back. It's point it, get it going at speed, and then lift. Aim for space. And even it still slows down. Oh, she did. I haven't tried it with these yet. Could be an interesting test, but that's the wrong planet to tie it on. Tie it? Try it on. I see you. Just cannon fodder. Especially for the Phantom. Well, the Phantom was designed purposely to go after the Prototech warships, and she performed admirably. I can't remember which scenario it was now, but when you go to and it spawns in help. Yeah, it spawned in a warship. Perfect timing. It was a good fight, because that is a solid block of heavy armour as well. Well, she got a few holes in her. It wasn't a walkover, so I'm hoping the consolidation weapons are balanced. They seem to be. Yeah, those artillery shots, when they come over, they hurt. They cheese through heavy armour like a Gatling. Oh, assault one does to normal steel. Not a Gatling. Do I have a new appreciation for Gatlings after playing a custom scenario? It's been a lot of fun. What did I change inside then? Yeah, I've had fun building now, so it's time to get back to trying to get this last achievement. Ah, I've changed it to a build and repair. And have not finished. Oh bother. That ain't even going to work now, is it? Which is why it's gone. Building repairs pulled it off. Oh no. Do I have catwalks left? I do, but it will not go. If I put a catwalk there and there, can I then put one on the top? Really? No, I can't. How about if I put a rail? No, because it needs to go to the stairs. Ooh. I've got rid of the stairs. Oh, that was a dumb move. For the catwalks, in fact. Haha! So that'll go back now. And if that goes there, does that mean I can put the catwalk back? There we go! Haha! The old builder buddy. It is a window. I saw the muck just before I hit it. That solved that little problem out then. And I'll put catwalks up this. Can I talk to that through the catwalk? No. Bother. Okay. New plan. Where is it? There it is. I've gone the wrong way. And that one. Right. That one. But it'll weld it up, so... I do get a half cap. Is there a hole? No, there won't be, will there? Now, what's the other option? I can't even think what it's called. Ah, steel. It looked pretty in just putting the plates on. I could have put the catwalk on that side, couldn't I? There. Scaffolding. Haha! That's what I'm looking for. Okay, ended up doing a little bit of work. That's a hack. Yeah, they've redone the hacking chip now. They have. He has, the mod author. But I think it looks pretty cool. Nice little update. Still an awesome tool. Get it on the ship and let it do its thing. I press the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. That's what I'm looking for. Now, if I put that on there, is that going to allow me to talk to that? Oh, it does exactly what I wanted it to do. Nice. And that is it. Oh, apparently I need more girder. Perfect. There we go. Now, do we want the mesh or do we want scuff? No. If I remove that, that's going to fall out the sky. So let's have a look around here. What the hell? Oh, ladder. Cool. We just put that there. Yeah, that looks better. I can't put anything there because that's already there. Okay, we may lose that ladder. We may not as well. If it had become loose, build and repair would have grabbed it. Give it a minute. I have faith. Don't do this to me. Really? You're embarrassing me. Every time I have tried to build like this with build and repair, it's gone, no, I don't like you doing that, and took it down because there's no power. Attitude. Wonder if that's been one of the updates to the build and repair then. Oh, which one am I using? Which one am I using? That's just... I have no idea which one I'm using. Oh, it's the settings off. What are you on? Ah, it's on walk mode. It wasn't attached. If it's on walk mode, it'll leave it alone then. That was the point I was trying to make. That gives me it. See, it's user error. All the times I've tried to build things and build and repair just gone and nicked it. So I've gone and turned build and repair off instead of just going walk mode. So much to learn. I do like that. Tool core for rapid building of blueprints, but just a single build and repair as a builder buddy. It's just, such a good job looking after me. Nope, wrong one. Really? I'm completely around the wrong side. Sweet one! Okay, back to the Spectre. Back to work. Let's go meet some more people and do something a little different. I have left the Earth planet. The scout was fun, but there's only so much rinse and repeat I can do before I'm getting a little bored. So I'm thinking, trying to do an escort mission and risk a scrap. I think that'll be a good episode. Well, on that note, we will catch you next time. Later.